30 minutes to learn how teens think, how teens act, what teens need. Learn from them, with them, and for them via HaiTeen. Every Wednesday and Friday from 6:30 p.m. on Island TV. HaiTeen, the real connection.
Hello guys, what's poppin'? It's your girl Tina and you're watching HaiTeen. Yo, saka flex, saka music. It's your girl Naya. And what's HaiTeen. And today we have two very beautiful and smart ladies with us today. Introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, my name is Francesca, aka Frenchie, aka Frenchie Fact, and today we're on HaiTeen. Thank you so much for having us.
Hello everyone, my name is Layla. I'm from West Palm and I go to FIU and I'm just so happy to be here today.
And today, guys, you see this topic? I am obsessed with it.
Be ready.
Self-esteem. Qu'est-ce que nous pensez de self-esteem? What does it mean to you? You think people think about it?
Honestly, I think self-esteem is such a big topic and it's such a big thing to have. It's important to love yourself. And I think that self-esteem is the most important thing just because once you love yourself, you stop worrying about everything that everybody else has to say. And that's the first step of thriving and being the boss lady that you are. So
period. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, just to, back off what she just said, I think self-esteem is the number one thing you should always have in order to accomplish whatever it is that you want to do in life. Confidence, having the confidence to push yourself, to know that you are number one, and no matter who is in the room, that you come and you bring, the ish, basically.
Exactly.
Niall, what do you think?
I think basically whatever they just said times 10.
Times the 100.
Because I've read somewhere that people see you 20 times more attractive than you see yourself.
Interesting.
Wow. And so, if I see myself as a 10,
then you really like
200, and they're like, wow, that's good to know.
Yeah, that's a fun fact.
I also think self-esteem is waking up in the morning, saying, beautiful words to yourself. I am beautiful. I am worthy.
Affirmation.
I am that girl. I'm the baddest to stand on 2 feet. Just to make yourself feel good.
Yes. I like that. Affirmation, self-affirmations in the morning.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's one thing for me, even comme si avant dès qu'on gagne ti doute ti insécurité, we still have them, we still gagne toujours, but c'est son bail qui aide moi pile. Moi son moun moi très positif, moi toujours appris, OK? So pense que ça fait plus comme ça tout, c'est parce que moi mes tête moi tout. OK, so c'est pas comme si ou après me ou après m'a gagné dans m'a pris ba ça yo, c'est pas fake m'a fait, c'est pour tout bon, OK? Mais pour me arriver là, m'garder tête moi dans miroir en pile. Bon menti, I dance in front of the mirror, I sing in front of the mirror. I tell myself all the time you're that girl. You're pretty, you're beautiful, you're talented, you're intelligent. It's important to talk to yourself and mold your brain and mold your mind into thinking these things. It's not always easy. Au commencement, comme si ou pas toujours believe so abdi but le plus que répéter you're telling them to yourself, you're repeating it to yourself. Trust me, wap vin kwe tout ça. Et wap well too. Wap well. So I think that's very important, talking to yourself, in front of the mirror. Moun ap dou ou fou, ou faut pour tête ou chérie, okay? I'm crazy about myself. I'm crazy about me. I love me. And, you know, it's a journey. It's not always going to be, you know, easy. It's not going to be, it's not demain matin, ou just à regarder tête ou dans miroir aujourd'hui, et puis demain matin, on just like, nah. It's a process. You have to keep doing it all the time. And then I think, you know, anybody else does this? Do you guys look at yourself in the mirror,
Yes, I
dance?
do. Yeah,
Okay,
sing,
good,
dance.
good.
I have a whole recital. In
Okay.
Yes, girl.
choreography, everything.
Are you gonna show us
Listen,
soon?
yeah,
I
you're
wanna
gonna show us some
see.
moves?
I could dance it.
Mas só tá feia só, né?
À suivre.
Est-ce que vous pensez que social media a un negative impact on people's self-esteem?
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely a big impact. Et moi, je pense que c'est une plus gros ennemi self-esteem, c'est social media. Parce que ou tellement comparer tête ou avec l'autre monde et non seulement ou comparer tête ou avec l'autre monde, mais ou comparer avec thousands and thousands of other people.
People who
You
like
know?
edit their pictures.
Right.
Edit, people who have editing apps and people who have you know, people who post their cars that aren't their cars, people
Yeah.
who post, you know, they're on vacations with their boyfriends and
Yeah.
then they're in Bali and, you know, which is great. It's good to, you know,
want
boast.
good for yourself, but at the same time, you don't know what the person was doing to get there. You know,
Exactly.
you don't know what they went through. You don't know if it's like, you know, if they did something good or bad to do that.
Exactly. And so I think social media encourages instant gratification instead of overtime success. And I think that's one of the biggest issues with self-esteem. C'est que y a montré seulement que, oh, I just bought a Benz, m'fait ci, m'fait ça, but you pas montré travail là, you pas montré
Oui.
comment, like you said, comment you joindre machine là,
No.
comment you joindre bagay là, which is
Oui.
good. It's good to post your good days.
Yeah.
Mais you pas vraiment montré bad days.
The
Yo.
bad days, exactly. And some people, you know, c'est comme si c'est pas eux qui travaillent pour lui, c'est famille. Et puis, and you're comparing yourself to, you know, people that really didn't have to work, and you know, and you're like,
Exactly.
oh, why I'm not here, plus ça me pas dans niveau ça. Mais il faut penser que pas comparer tête ou avec monde, juste
Right.
focus sur et puis pour arriver quand on veut arriver.
Exactement, ça dit c'est ça.
Don't compare yourself. Parce que quand pile bail dehors qui fake, so it's always good to remind yourself that you're beautiful naturally and you're you,
Yeah,
you know, and you look 20 times better than you think.
The best way to make someone feel better about themselves who suffers from self-esteem issues is to, you know, remind them of their good angles, which you do, and also like show them this is a good side. Okay, you lack in this, you think you lack in this, let me show you something else. And I like that about her.
Thank you, girl.
Et what about generational trauma? Dans pile parents,
Ooh, yes.
Ouh, la
yo kon
famille
di ti moun
haïtienne.
yo, you dumb, oh
There's
sot, ou semble
always
papa, ou
something.
te kou papa, ou imbécile, ou pa
petit
fè sa
papa.
bien.
Yeah.
It impacts the kids' mental health. You know, that's not a good thing, because, you know, l'autre fin di ti moun nan sa, et puis que de la grandi, so di nan, la pense que c'est vrai. Di pa commence gen doute, oh, est-ce que m'pa bel vrai? Est-ce que comme si que mwen sot vrai? Mwen pa gen potentiel la pou m'fè ça? It's a no-no for me. Haitian parent, if you have something to say, what's up?
What's good?
Mwen rele Luka, ma vi Fort Lauderdale, mwen konta partisipe nan HaiTeen jodi a, e suje a se estime de soi. Mwen pense l très important pou travay sou tètou, pou remen tètou, pou chak jou leve, ou trete tètou bien, ou al fè ti shopping pou tètou, ou bay tètou kado, etc. Tout sa yo, se travay kapedo, mkwe avanse pi bien nan la via, yapedo avek santé mental ou yapedo sentou bien chak matin, chak jou, e la kon sa wap pi successful.
when they're talking to their friends, they're gonna be like, my daughter, I'm so proud of her.
Oh my
She works so
God.
hard.
She's
She
in
does, you know, she be
school.
helping
It's
her
behind the
friends.
scenes.
Yeah, behind the scenes. You know, yo pale bon de ou, se devant ou yo di so.
Yeah. Et nous besoin nous dire nous ça, comme parents ici, si nous regardons, we need the encouragement. Nous besoin que vous dites nous que we look good. Nous pas besoin de ces deux comme si les garçons affilés nous, y a dit no, you look good. Ou bien si c'est amis, best friend, you look good. We want to hear from you. We want you to tell us
Yeah.
as your daughters that we look good. Not someone we look good, but we're intelligent
Yeah.
and we're bossed and we're.
Yeah, that's one thing for sure. Like my parents, shout out to you. They always hype me up. They always hype me up. Let me know, you're that girl.
Yeah.
You can do everything that you need
want.
to do. But
Yeah.
not everybody's as fortunate. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, like she said, it's very important. Nous voulons entendre de nous. Bon, c'est nous petites, nous connaissons que nous belles. Ça ne veut pas dire nous ça. Like, qui nous connaît que nous belles. Okay, so I think it's very important. Absolutely.
Well, how do you guys deal with the haters? When they try to bring you down.
You know, when
Let
I
them
started
hate.
doing that show, I had so much haters calling my mom saying, oh, you're letting your daughter wearing that on TV. Yes.
That's where, again, self-confidence.
If you're watching, pas fait ça encore.
But I think that's where self-confidence comes in. You're always going to have haters in life. Toujours gon moun k'ap hate parce que gon moun qui toujours pi bas, qui pas nan même niveau avò, k'ap
pa
hate.
table pou rive.
Exactement. Ap toujours gen ça la donne. It's okay, you know. And that's where you need to know your worth and know your standards and your value to know that that person's just
Yo pas
talking.
appelé que yo pas arrivé. Non, c'est que parce que yo même yo pas arrivé, yo pense que just because I didn't reach it, there's no way she can reach it. No, you don't know me. You don't know what's inside of me. You don't know
Exactly.
what God gifted me.
Exactly.
Okay?
And there's no, oh, go ahead, sorry, go ahead. I think that there's more to beauty as well. Like our body is our vessel. C'est ça moun wè en premier, okay? But there's more to it, okay? C'est qui jan ou yé, like, on the inside, I think that matters the most. So, comme si, hater an ka arrêté li dim kon sa, oh, comme si, French, like, she's not skinny enough, or she's not this, you know, whatever it is. I don't care because I know I'm a good person on the inside. You know what I mean? So where I probably live, so it shouldn't matter to you. Whatever people have to say, God knows you. Alright, like keep it pushing next. Because ou konnen ki valeur, ou konnen ki so like what you bring to the table. So moun ap pale nan zoye yo ap pale, sa va suppose interesse ou kite yo pale, chérie. At the end of the day, they're watching, okay? So they're watching, what is it? 50% watching, 40%. I've seen this quote on Instagram.
Yeah, that's so cute.
10% supporting.
Literally.
Nan san moun se 10%, but se 10% sa, se sou li pou focus. Parce que lot yo, yap gade, yo pap zonye, but trust, yap prive sou tale.
And when they see you doing good or you think that you know you look good, that's when you envie joindre.
Exactly.
How do you guys practice self-love?
Oh, that's a beautiful question.
I like that question.
Can I answer that?
Yeah, of course, go ahead.
Self-love, là, lui-même, amour de soi, c'était tellement difficile pour moi. Mais ce que j'ai appris à faire, c'est que pour les qui chrétiens, c'est mettre Jésus en avant. Deuxièmement, et shut the noise. Déposer le téléphone, you know. Pas besoin comme si à school, à garder. Déposer le téléphone. Spend some time with yourself. Learn to be with yourself, by yourself. And then après ça, whoa, I'm dope. Like, this is nice. I'm a good person. And then, lastly, I'm going to dire que spread love. Spread love. Parce que love by love va retourner vers vous-même. Et la retourner 10 fois encore. So.
For me, the way that I've practiced self-love again, like I said, is, you know, like do little things for myself, spend time with myself. A lot of the times, comme si ou toujours avec un paquet moun, but like she said, faut qu'on tête tout pour qu'à remettre tête tout pour moun remet. Parce que si ou pas spend time with yourself pour remettre tête tout, ou pas chercher ça dans l'autre moun, and ça pas really like self-love for real. Because you're looking for validation from someone else. You should have it for yourself, you know. And c'est pour ça un pile moun comme si moi penser like moun qui pas assez confident, like they settle for situations. For example, on un garçon paraît et puis il dit ou belle et puis ça déjà faut perdre du tête ou like oh my god. Non, ou belle ou qu'on belle. Yes, thank you. Moi belle. Merci.
Moi belle.
Je connais ça déjà. You know what I mean? So, sou comme si ou déjà pantant du fait qu'on est dit qu'on belle, ça veut dire que comme si n'importe qui qui dit ou belle ou gen tan remet attention ça veut dire ou pseudo pour dire ouais next ha ouais li remet so m'pral lavel but next ha gen n'a pas un lik bon pour ouvrir non like ou gen n'a gon pi bon but peut-être ou gen tan pantant sur next ha comme si ou gen aller but that's the point sou te connais comme si
Ou te belle.
ou te connais comme si valeur exactement ou pas tap just settle ou connais ça déjà ou non sont belles good femmes so merci what dit thank you if you keep it pushing what else.
It's a good thing to hear, but at the same time, it's kind of repetitive.
You're so tellement belle.
No! C'est comme si, okay, but like,
what else?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, it's just not my face.
Exactly.
How about you? How do you
Practice self-love. I like to spend time with like my sister, my friends. I go to the gym. I eat healthy, you know, take care of myself, you know, getting my nails done. Just, you know, take a walk. Just, you know, do fun stuff really.
Exactly.
Also read my Bible.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, so what about you?
I like dressing up.
Yes.
Even if I'm not going anywhere. I used to go on dates by myself in my car just to listen to music.
Oh, yeah, that's
I think that's so dope.
That's a
I
good
think that's
idea.
awesome. I
never
love it.
thought of that.
Yeah, I spend
Party
time.
in the car.
People think you're crazy, girl, but
It's okay.
It doesn't matter because like we
Crazy
said,
for yourself.
exactly.
Movie dates with myself in my room. Turn off all the lights, popcorn, put my eye. And after that, spend time with my friends.
It's also fun. Nous pas jouer un petit jouet avec invité nous yo. On va poser une question là. Est-ce qu'on parle?
bye.
Tu as 5 secondes pour répondre.
Okay.
On
Ça
a
faut
what?
pas ici.
The pressure.
Oui?
Wow. Géographie.
No.
I
We'll
see,
see,
but
translate en Creole, but since we're from OCAP, you have to do it in the OCAP accent.
Oof.
This is my husband. How would you say it?
C'est Mariam.
No.
No.
Eh.
Say negum. I don't know. I just know you guys like to put a
My question. Donne-moi 5 prénoms haïtiens.
Jean, Dieudonné, Joseph. Oh non.
No.
Les amis disent Jean, Dieudonné, Joseph et Jacques.
Paul.
Oui, Paul.
Translate en Creole dans le sud.
Oh, c'est que c'est ma question.
Non.
Vas-y.
Tu peux marcher jusqu'à la plage.
Créole Sud.
Mhm.
Ça pas fin sur lui. So, m'a dit, ou ka marcher pour aller dans la plage là. Aller marcher à la plage là. Wrong?
So the answer is m'pe marcher.
Last question from me. So I'm gonna give you, I'll say one city, and you have to tell me what specialty comes from that city.
In Haiti. Très bien.
Jérémy.
Pas jamais Jérémy, so pas bon mais tu me parles.
Est-ce que je peux essayer Tom Makala?
Yeah.
Moi mais Tom mais Kalalou.
Qui celebrity qui dit ça? Nager pour sortir.
Oh, c'est un peu difficile, mais ma dit petit Joey.
Non, et pas déjà coup qui te dit.
Yes.
Oui, pas tiens non.
c'est pas
How do you like take a break from society?
I think that's my forte. I like to. It's like I'm in the middle. I'm a people person. So moi j'aime comme si avec moun tout le temps comme si depuis où I'm dehors, gen pile moun qui toujours dit like Frenchie, qui sont fait toujours comme si ou toujours content, ou toujours high. Parce que si me dehors, ça veut dire me décider dehors. Ça veut dire que si comme si outside, I'm gonna have a good time.
Yes.
If not, then I would have stayed home. I always tell people that. If I don't feel like it, then I'm gonna stay home. If I feel like being out, then I'll be out.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
You're not gonna bring, bad energy to
Exactly,
people. I like
I'm
that.
not exactly. So I think how I stay away from people is just take a break from social media. Sometimes it's important, like decide that hey, you have to know yourself again. Once you know yourself, you can tell when you're getting a little down because it's not always gonna be happy.
Yeah.
This is not reality. You're gonna have ups and you're gonna have downs.
Nous avons parlé tout à l'heure de famille haïtienne, comment ça comme si affecté self-esteem. Nous, je pense que c'est important tout. Now that we talked about boys, il affecte les garçons tout. Et dans ce sens que ils mettent un peu de pression sur les garçons. Et ils mettent un peu de pression sur les filles tout, mais les garçons ils ont un peu de pression tout. Ils ne pas parler. Comme si boys are supposed to be quiet and just chill, can't cry. Et ça affecte les garçons haïtiens en pile. So, ce sont les garçons haïtiens. Et vous pensez qu'on vit crier, je dis crier, on vit rire, express yourself, let your emotions out. Pas quitter society tell you, t'es dans du non. Quitter la société.
C'est tout comme si pour mesdames nous avons plus aide. Dans le sens que comme si un pile fille qui met make-up, yo ka ranger figure, yo ka faire ceci cela. Garçon yo pas gen tout ça là-dedans, c'est gens vini et janier. So un pile fois comme si monsieur yo pas vraiment comment dire, comme si monsieur yo pas vraiment comme si mettez yo like outside of the box to be like et que moi son bel garçon parce que yo pense yo gon ti bail bon figure nous même nous ka cacher là gon ti make up yo même yo pas capable but it's like again so apprendre remettre tête ou pas gen problème ça so sou pour qu'on remettre tête tout chercher qu'on remettre tête.
Well, how do the shoots with the boys with you usually go versus the girls?
That's a great question. I love shooting with boys because once I get them to start feeling themselves, it's a wrap. Comme si depuis me get comme si le garçon yo vini yo toujours pas être frais, yo toujours bien campé mais bail, so comme si moi même cap dou comme si yo bien campé, yo pas habitué tendre ça. So comme si depuis me arrivé là me dou tout bail. Usually come see it goes well for me. Guys, all they need is like a little ego boost,
Yeah.
and then it's there. I haven't had any bad experiences with boys. I think they're just as fun as shooting girls. So si son garçon parce que c'est fille seulement Frenchie fait clairer ou fait erreur.
Book her right now, guys.
Bonjour, bonsoir, ou welcome to Tea Cosette avec Michel. Jodi a nous gen un très important topic. Topic lan c'est importance de l'estime de soi. Basically, the importance of self-esteem. Topic ça très important parce que le on connaît qui moun ou ye, moun pa kap diou ki moun ou pa ye. Right? So basically, when you know who you are, no one can tell you who you're not. So self-esteem is very important because when you're out in this world, it's so easy to compare yourself to other people, but it's important for you to know the values that you carry and that you have. If you are unsure about your self-esteem or how you can, better your self-esteem, I would encourage you to take time to sit alone and write down the characteristics that you like or that you would like to have within yourself. Another really great tip could be fais social media. Ou pas besoin sur Instagram, Twitter, Facebook tout temps. Gen temps là ou besoin just have silence. Silence, right? Just being quiet, being with yourself so that you're not constantly comparing yourself to your left and to your right. This is very important because it really helps you grow your self-esteem and knowing who you are and not having to do like, Monsieur Jean Soir or Madame Rebecca, right? It's really important. So just take the time to be with yourself. Take the time to not to compare yourself. But when those things happen or when those times come and you are starting to compare yourself to different people, take the time to remove yourself and to reset. The most important thing is for you to know who you are and who you are not. You are beautifully, wonderfully, and amazingly made. You are not a follower, or you don't have to be. You are not what the people in your life has said you are. And most importantly, you are not your past. If you want to do better in life, you can do better, but you have to make the choice for yourself. So that's pretty much it. Ça seulement n'a pas les pita. Peace out. Bye, you guys.
Bon, thank you guys for coming so much. I learned so much about self-esteem and what you guys do to improve your self-care and self-esteem. I hope the audience learn a lot and also spend some time with yourself, disconnect from society and social media. What you see on Instagram is not true. Okay?
Yo pas say Photoshop. Yo pas say Photoshop.
Do you guys have anything you want to say to the audience?
To your fans.
Ok, so mwen vye di nou tout la ke nou bel, nou beautiful, nou fre, nou klere, kwen nan tet nou, ok, believe in yourself. You're nothing that what other people have to say. You're beautiful, you're fire. Big up to you.
Tell them where they can find you on Instagram.
Absolutely. You can find me on Instagram at French Effect __, so 2 underscores. And at its_Frenchy with 4 E's. It'll be, I'm sure, somewhere on the screen. Thank you so much, and mabwenu soon.
Layla.
You can find me on Instagram at just_being_Layla, so just being Layla. And that's it. That's my Instagram. And follow me on Twitter, Not Your Babe on Twitter.
She be wildin' on Twitter. Get her.
We're not that. But yeah, it was a pleasure being here. I enjoy the vibe. You guys
Thank
are
you
amazing.
so much, HaiTeen, for having us. Continue, mwen sa na fe sou platform sa. So, na pote mesaj yo ba jen yo, na pote mesaj yo ba tout moun. Femi Haitien, gran moun, konti moun. Thank you so much. Mwen sa na fe an pil. Thank you for having me.
Thank you guys for coming.
Of course. Thank you so much.
All right, guys, this was HaiTeen on Wednesdays and Fridays at 6:30, islandtv.tv or islandtv.app. Bye.